Hi everyone, this is Anne from Educational Technology AEP 800. I'd like to welcome you all to my wiki space. So this is the home page. When you go to the web page here at the top, http://Koroknay's organized chaos.wikispaces.com, this is where you will come. So my page is called Miss Koroknay's Organized Chaos because on a good day my classroom looks like organized chaos. And I created this wiki space with the thought that it would be a supplemental web page for my class. So this is really more for students to dialogue with each other, look at some materials that would supplement what we're doing in class. I also have a creative writing section, a current events section, and just some added extra websites that I thought would be helpful. So when you come to the home page, this is where you are. And to create this web page, I basically just started with the home template and put in what I wanted. So I was sure to explain the basics, and then also down here I explained what students could look for specifically. Just to point out some things, I wanted to make sure that students understood that the creative writing webpage or the creative writing corner is school related, so I emphasized that they needed to keep it PG rated. Additionally, on the added extras page, I put information on here about the SAT. The HSA stands for high school assessment, and those are the state assessments that our students in Maryland take. And since a lot of our students may not go directly to college, they may go directly to the workforce, I also plan to put some career preparatory materials there as well. So that's the home page. From there, on the right-hand corner, I added pages, and as you can see, what I added was a page for the American Literature Grade 11 course that I teach, a creative writing page, a current events page. So we're going to start at the American Literature Grade 11 page. So I click on that link on the side, and it takes me here to a web page that again is going to have supplemental material for my students in my grade 11 American Literature course. So currently we are working on The Crucible by Arthur Miller. So I have a bunch of links here. This is for just a web quest that students can complete about the Salem witch trials. It's a really great web quest. This second link here is for the Internet Movie Database, the IMDb, which I love. This is the movie trailer for the Crucible movie. And then I just have some other links here that I thought would be helpful. A pretty clever YouTube animated video. I won't play that for you, but you're welcome to. And then the unit from before was John Steinbeck's Of Mice and Men. And there was an interesting news report on National Public Radio, NPR. So I've submitted or have pasted a link here so that students can listen to that. Some other links. And additionally, a Mice and Men introductory PowerPoint with just some information about Steinbeck, the time period, a little bit more about the novel, another video, and then down here at the bottom I put in some course basics, and the course basics I simply just took from my syllabus. So the students all have this, but if they don't, this is a good way that they could check it out if they needed to. So that's for grade 11, and then as the year would go on, I would post more things. I would encourage students to post things. A lot of times the students will come in with articles or, oh, I saw this on YouTube, or oh, this is a funny cartoon, and we can post that stuff that's relevant but supplemental to our unit. So from there we're going to go to the creative writing corner, and due to budget cuts, the creative writing program at our school was recently cut. So I thought this would be a good way to keep students writing in a creative sense. So this is a space for my students to share their creative writing and to also give their feedback to their peers. So I included a couple links This one is the For Dummies collection, but it's Creative Writing for Dummies. I thought it was quite clever. And this is 5 creative writing tips from an online writing project. And then I also included a poem by a student. And then down here, students could post what they liked, any revisions, any suggestions. They could probably also edit the page if I gave them permission to. But to begin, I think a discussion would be probably best. And then, of course, as the year would go on, I would hope that more students would post their creative writing. From there, we're going to go to the current events webpage. And what I did here was I wanted to just put up some recent news, some video clips, some articles. My students really are not very global savvy. They don't listen to the news, they don't watch the news. I think if it's not on Twitter, they have no idea what's going on. So what I tried to do here was put some relevant articles and video clips that I think that they would be interested in. So here is First Lady Michelle Obama speaking in Senegal. This is from earlier today. She's speaking actually at an education event at MLK Middle School in Senegal. So we'll just pause that. But it's very easy to get one of these YouTube videos embedded on your Wiki space. All you need to go to is YouTube. So we'll just go there real quick. This was something I found really helpful. And what you can do is you can just click on a video or look for something in particular that you wanted to include. So I'm just going to type in poetry and see what comes up. And so this looks kind of cool, some deaf poetry. We actually have a deaf and hard of hearing program at my high school where I teach. So this would be really interesting. Oh, this is Def Jam. Sorry, this is Def Jam, but I thought it was deaf poetry, which would have been really cool. But anyway, if you wanted to embed it, you would just go down here to share, and you would click on embed, and it's very simple. You just copy this right here, and then you go back to your wiki space, and you can just click on edit. Not really sure what that's about. And then if I just wanted to add it down here, I could just do that. So I would put in a widget. It's a video, and it's from YouTube. And so I'm just going to paste that embed HTML code, and there it is. And I can click save or preview, but I'll just click save, and it will pop up there at the bottom. So that's how you can embed a video from YouTube. It's very easy, and there she is. So also on here, there was an interesting article on the BBC news website about some modern authors who are reimagining Shakespeare. And I thought it was cool, so I included a link there. To include links, that's even easier. You just go again to edit, and you click on this little button right here, link, and it's a web address. I like to open it in a new window, and you can just type in, hey kids, check this article out, and you can put in the web address right here, and then click add link, and it will go right there onto your wiki. It's very great. So we'll just click save, and we'll just move on. So that's the current events webpage, and of course I would hope that as the year goes on, students would add more, and I would add more, and it's also a really great source to help foster classroom discussion. So that's that. And then from there we'll go to the added extras webpage, and this is something that I would really like to add to as the year goes on, but I find myself asking my students to go to these websites quite frequently, so I thought I'd put them all here on the added extras webpage. The Gutenberg project, Project Gutenberg, is a great website for English teachers and students, well really anybody, and it provides thousands of books online for free, and a lot of them are also in audio format, so if you have a struggling reader they could also listen to it. It's a great website. And I often tell my students, oh, you forgot your book at home and we had reading to do? Too bad. Go to Gutenberg and look up the book, and it's usually there. Here's the College Board website. And also the bigfuture.collegeboard.org is sponsored by the College Board. It's part of their organization, but they have a really great tool here for students looking for colleges. And if we just click on that real quick, I'll show you what it's about. It's one of my favorite websites that I tell my students to go to quite frequently. And it just takes students through sort of a questionnaire, type of school, and they just click what they're looking for your university. I'm looking for public. I want to go to a really big school, or maybe medium school as well. Oh, definitely co-ed. And then it just goes through all these questions until it gets to where they want to go. So I'd like to study in the Mid-Atlantic, and then we'll just go from there. It's a great, great website, and it's called bigfuture.collegeboard.org, and kids can look for the college that they'd like to go to. So I often tell my kids to go there. Youth Service America, to graduate in the state of Maryland, students need community service hours. So I often tell my kids to go to this website and check it out. It also really helps them become more connected with their community. And then again, some more scholarship websites. And then this is our high school's Media Center database, another great resource for students. So that's my wiki space, the quick overview of it. Again, it's very easy. Even for somebody like me who's not very tech savvy, it was pretty easy to put together. And I hope that as the year goes on, that students will add to it and hopefully put up some more stuff and add their thoughts on what they thought. So anyway, and there, students can reply down here. So that's my wiki space. Thanks a lot for joining me as I shared this with you. Take care.